What's up everybody, this is Reese from C Manga and welcome to my review of Hajime no Ippo chapter 1090, The Tiger's Knuckle Hell. Wow, what a chapter. It's like, Sendo, this guy, he is a nasty boxer. It's like, I swear I feel sorry for anyone who ever goes up against him. There was one thing that I love so much about this chapter, which was just the imagery of every time Nago just like kind of almost got hit. So yeah, so we here at C Manga, obviously we've been banging on about one thing constantly. It's about bringing back the Ippo anime kind of like full time. Not just kind of like, you know, season crap where it's like, oh, 26 episodes, season done, wait for an indefinite amount of time. It's like, no, we just want a continuous weekly anime. It's like, it's not like they don't have enough material. Come on. It's like, they're like, what? Roughly chapter 450 to 500, roughly. That's how far they've gotten so far after the end of Ippo Rising. So they still got at least another 500 chapters worth of, you know, content to go through. But yeah, like I said, this fight here, it's just one of those ones that just needs to be animated. Just from that imagery alone, it's just too much. So yeah, Sendo's counterattack finally begins with a super close range hit. But it's kind of like, how the hell did he do that? It's like, because obviously it's obvious from like, you know, the angle that he is, his form and everything, the positioning. They didn't do what Ippo does, because like Ippo said, you know, he kind of like uses his lower body to spin like a top and put his full body weight behind like a tiny close range fight, you know, in that super close range. But obviously Sendo, the way he's angled, couldn't move his arms, so what the hell did he do? Well, instead it was something that was just so badass. It's like, oh my god. It's like Sendo, he must have been watching some friggin' Bruce Lee, because I swear he busts out a 1-inch punch. Yeah, a 1-inch friggin' punch. Literally clenched his fist and then just like tore Nago's side completely out. Literally just click, click, blam, done. It's like, Jesus Christ, you're telling me that you can do that in such close quarters? It's like, Sendo's too much. He's dangerous. So yeah, Nago himself, he actually thought his entire side was gone. He actually had to look down just to check that it was still there. It's like, Jesus Christ, how hard was that hit? So yeah, so it's like, obviously he's, you know, last chapter was like, oh yeah, there's nothing in Japan interfering in Japan. It's like how wrong he was. It's like, after this next killer technique, I swear after this, yeah, the next killer technique that he used was stolen basically from his waiting room mate. He basically like kind of used his smash as a little feint and then came down with a giant chopping right. And I swear this whole section here, it was stolen directly from Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. You know, the part obviously where Super Saiyan 3 Goku's fighting off against Beerus. You know, it's just all of it just looked exactly the same. It's like Sendo, he obviously missed completely, but the ground, it just shook completely from that impact. And once again, Nago, he felt that one. It's like, in his mind, he thought that literally he lost the whole entire side of his face. Something kind of like out of friggin' Hunter x Hunter, you know, when Killua basically like told Poof, it's like, do not come in this circle. And obviously Poof's just like, screw you, man. And then next thing it's like, oh, what the hell, I can't see out of the side of my face, what's going on? It's basically just like that, you know. Sendo, this guy, it's too much, man. Literally, just from the pressure alone, he made Nago think that he lost half his face. It's like, Jesus Christ. So yeah, the counter-attack has begun. Nago is basically being completely intimidated straight into the corner, and we all know what happens once someone's in the corner against Sendo. He brings out those full power strikes, which basically put the fear of Kami into them. That's right, I said Kami instead of God, because obviously this is Japan. So yeah, after this fight, Nago definitely would have learned that, you know, there are people that should be feared in Japan, and the mighty saber-toothed tiger, known as Takeshi Sendo, is one of them. So he's not going to screw with anyone after this. So yeah, pretty short chapter, but it was friggin' intense. I loved it. Everything about it was just on point. So yeah, I guess you know, next chapter we'll finally get to see what actually happens after this little thing. Whether, like, you know, that's it, battle done. Because I can't see it going too much further after Sendo's got someone in the corner, you know what I mean? It's like, once he's got him in the corner, it's usually over, because he just rips them a new ass. So yeah, that's about it from this chapter, guys. As you can tell, I loved it. It hyped me up so much, so let's hope the next chapter delivers. So yeah, you know the usual thing to the end of these. Let me know what you thought about this chapter in the comment section below, and as usual, don't forget to check out other things to do on the channel. So I'll see you next time.